Recently, Hyundai launched the 2023 version of one of its most popular cars, Verna. Now, even though it has been a long time since it was launched, you don't see Verna that often on roads. Why? Well, for that, we tested this car out to give you a long-term review on this. Hi, I'm Neha Vashishth from ET. Without wasting any more time, let's take this beauty out on the roads and see how well it performs. Now, if we talk about the exterior of the car, we have to give it to Hyundai because they have changed the game for Verna 2023. Now, if you compare it with the old Verna, this looks quite premium, quite futuristic. We have horizontal LED at the front and at the back, and we have two DRLs at the front as well. Now, if we move towards this side, we have red calipers here, but this is only available in the turbo variant. Now, this variant is the top model, which is the 1.5 litre GDI turbo petrol variant, and this costs around 20 lakh on road price in Delhi. Now, if we move towards the back side, I'll show you the boot so that we can see कि boot में कितना space मिलता है. As you can see, we have a lot of boot space here. And what's the point of getting a sedan when you can't have so much of boot space? I think it is enough for people who travel a lot, travel heavy, and you won't have any issues with your luggage, definitely. So now that we have seen the exterior of the car, let's sit inside the car and see how the interiors are. So when you sit in the car for the first time, the look and feel of the car is quite premium. We have leather seats here. ये जो seats हैं, ये ventilated seats हैं, heated seats हैं, so you will have utmost comfort when you're traveling in the car. And if you look at the whole area, it is quite spacious. You have ample amount of space here. You have cup holders here. You have a lot of space here. And the design is quite premium. यहाँ पर आपको LED strip design मिलेगा, which gives you a very nice look. Specifically, अगर आप रात में ड्राइव कर रहे हैं तो आपको काफ़ी अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस मिलेगा. Now let's move to the clusters and see what do we get here. So let's quickly start the car and see all the features here at the front. So now if we come towards this side, we have a 10.25-inch infotainment cluster where we can access the navigation. आप यहाँ पर media check कर सकते हैं, radio settings, everything is here. And if you move towards this side, you have the tachometer and the speedometer and all the details related to your car. If we move towards this side, just below the infotainment system, we have a switchable option where you can switch from this button to your AC controls and your music controls, and everything here you can see. Just below that, you have the options for your ventilated seats. This is for cooling, this is for heating for both the front seats. इसमें आपको speed का adjustment option भी मिल जाएगा. Now, if we come towards this side, we have options here along with the gearbox. Drive mode में you get eco, normal and sports mode. And you have the parking camera access here as well. Now, if we talk about the transmission, इसमें you get 6-speed manual and 7-speed DCT, which is dual clutch transmission. And if we move towards this side, you have the handbrake here. Now, generally in cars you see proper handbrake, so यहाँ पर electric handbrake है, which you only get in turbo. ये जो steering wheel है completely adjustable है. You can adjust it according to your height and your preference. And if you see on the steering wheel, यहाँ पर you get cruise control, you get ADAS, you get more controls for your cruise controls and settings, volume, your voice command, your calls mode and everything. Now we also have paddle shift here. When you're driving in manual, you can actually manually adjust your gear systems from here. And then we have the lights and everything at the back of the steering wheel. Now let's take this beauty out on the road and see how is the driving experience. And also before that, I'm gonna show you one more feature, which is the voice assistance feature, जिससे आप काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें experience कर सकते हैं. तो एक example मैं आपको देती हूँ. Open the sunroof.
Opening the sunroof.
So now finally we are going to take this out on the road and see how the driving experience it. I have already experienced the car enough and I know the top features of the car which I'm going to tell you. So let's take this out on the road and see how it performs. Top 3 features are level 2 ADAS, smart cruise control, which is one of my favorite features in the car, and also the drive modes we have, eco, sports and the normal. So obviously my favorite one is the sports one. So let's see how this car performs in the cruise control. So now I am going to set everything so that I don't have to drive it anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna press this button here on the steering wheel. Now there is distance 4 cars and it's gonna drive अपने आप से 30 km/h की स्पीड से. Now मेरे hands नहीं है गाड़ी पे. You have to be obviously alert, but मेरे hands भी नहीं है, feet भी नहीं है. But the car is running on its own. थोड़ा बहुत adjust करना पड़ेगा obviously because India है, roads पे बहुत चीज़ें होती हैं. We have a lot of distractions, people going on. But like if you are on a highway, you're going for a long trip, you can just leave your car like that. So when it comes to the power of the car, power of the engine, the maximum power you get here is 160 PS and the maximum torque here is 253 Nm. Now, जो driving experience है, definitely it's quite premium, it's quite nicer than any other car you must have experienced. Obviously the price range is around 20, so you have to feel premium about it. I think that for me personally, I really like the drive modes. अगर आप drive mode sports पे switch करते हैं, your experience completely changes. So right now I'm driving Verna in eco mode. I'm gonna switch it to the sport mode. ठीक है? So the first thing you notice here is पूरा जो यहाँ पर color है, accent color changes to red, which gives you that sports mode vibe. And once you switch to the sports mode, you can see a quick boost. A very quick boost, a very good power in the car. You get a turbo feel, which you obviously don't get in the eco mode, and you can quickly cut through traffic if you want to. I would not suggest driving on the high speeds, but it really gives you that feeling when, specifically if you're driving on a highway, you will get that powerful feeling you want if you're spending 20 lakhs on a car. Talking about the ground clearance, the new Verna 2023 Verna has 170 mm of ground clearance, which is more than the previous version. Previous version had 165 mm. So now, if you are someone who can handle speeds, you can manage this car. But if you are someone who can't handle speeds, then it might be a trouble for you. So my driving experience of Verna 2023 was really nice. I really loved testing this car out because I feel that if you love luxury and if you love premium cars, this is definitely one of those cars. But if you're someone who is eco-friendly and is a little frugal when it comes to fuel, you might not feel so good about it because the actual average that you get in this car is around 10 max at highways, and sometimes you even get like 8 to 9, which is quite less, and you will have to refuel your car again and again, which might not be good on your pocket. So when it comes to the safety inside the car, we obviously have seat belts for our front and back passengers, but along with that we have 6 airbags as well. Now there is also blind spot collision assist, and we have collision avoidance assistance as well, and that not only works for vehicles but also works for pedestrians as well. Now along with that we have a reverse parking sensor and reverse parking camera, and we have sensors at the front as well. So now I'm gonna sit in the back of the car to see कि ये कितनी comfortable है. So as you can see, we have two bottle holders on each side and we have Bose speakers at the back of the car as well. And if we move towards the leg room, this seat, इसको हमने थोड़ा सा पीछे किया हुआ है. Still I have a lot of leg room here. It is pretty comfortable, and if you can see right here, this seat is completely extended towards the forward side. So if a person is tall, that person won't have any issues, I'm sure. So the leg room is quite ample here. And if we move towards the amenities, we have a divider with twin cup holders as well. So if you are someone who travels a lot or who likes to grab a coffee on the go, this will be perfect for you. Now coming to this side, we have two AC vents here and we have two charging points as well. ये type C charging points हैं. So I think पीछे के passengers भी काफ़ी ज़्यादा खुश रहेंगे. So this was my driving experience of Verna 2023 turbo variant. What do you think about this car? Do you think it is worth 20 lakhs or not? Please let us know in the comments below. Stay tuned to ET for more.